kind of hug that comes after 20 years apart. Ronald Lemuel was released from prison in February.
They showing me how much they love me, and all the time I done missing it, it's a good feeling, you know what I'm saying, to see that.
We reached Lemuel on the phone.
This call is from a federal prison.
Because he is back in prison. Brett Mayer is his attorney.
I've never heard of anything like this happen.
Back in 2005, Lemuel was caught with crack cocaine. He was already on probation for another crime and was sentenced to more than 20 years in prison. Then, this January, President Biden commuted the sentences of nearly 2,500 people with nonviolent drug convictions. Lemuel was on the list and scheduled to be released in July. He was surprised to be suddenly released in February, but his freedom only lasted for 2 weeks.
We're getting ready for him to move on to this next phase of his life, and then we find out that, nope, we need you to come back into the Bureau of Prisons. We weren't supposed to release you. And at that point, it was shock. It was, what do you mean?
But you gotta understand what it did to me. After 20 years, y'all let me out, let me go home, and then you come.
Hey, y'all. Yes. How y'all doing? Happy birthday to you, and welcome to Funny Acting Grandmama Lanita podcast. Now, y'all. Now, I am so disappointed in what they did to this man. They don't let him out 2 times. Commuted by Joe Biden. Now, that means that they lowered his sentence, okay? Or made a deal. Now, the man just had a cocaine charge. And then plus violated his probation. He did 40 years. God, that's just like a prison sentence. And I think they still wrong. I think they still should release this man. His freedom was cut short, y'all. After doing 40 years. 40 years. So he was explaining, look, y'all, hey, hold up. Close that screen, though, and stop letting all them flies up in here. Now, y'all, he said, Ronald said that y'all got to understand what it did to him after 20 years. After 20 years in prison. Y'all let the man out. Y'all let him go home. Then you call him back in 2 weeks later. Tell him he was a cancellation on the system. That's not his problem. That's not his fault. It's the system fault. But 20 years on a drug charge plus violating probation? That's a harsh crime. But I'm going to finish letting Ronnie tell y'all about it.
2 weeks later telling me it was a calculation on the system, so I got to come back in off of error. Y'all could have just ate that 4 months or at least left me out and kept me on the monitor or something.
Lemuel is now 41 years old, hoping he'll still be released in July.
We're concerned that something is going to pop up where that grant of clemency is not going to be honored.
They don't care. Like, we make a mistake, we can get away with it. We're the federal government. He got to come back. If he don't come back, we're going to put a warrant out for his arrest.
Right.
Even though he did everything he was supposed to do when he got out.
I regret all them charges. You know, when I do come home, I'm done with that. I ain't going down that road again. I ain't. If it's up to me, I'll never come back here. My kids grew up without me, so being in my grandkids' life is important.
It's his family, 5 kids and 5 grandkids, that Lemuel thinks about now. For the past 20 years, this is the life he has dreamed about. Pooja Lodia, ABC 13.
Now, y'all, what do y'all think in this situation? Do you think just he did 20 years? They let him out, then they let him out one time, let him back in, send him back. Let him back out again due to Biden. and then he back in jail. Do y'all think that this man should be free or either on monitor? Like, share, and subscribe, and tell me your story. I'm out.